Hey everyone, this is Carlos Martinez coming to you live from my home in Chicago. I hope whenever you're watching this, whether it's the live or the replay, that you're having an amazingly blessed day doing what you love to do with those that you love. So anyway, I'm here to talk to you about how to handle objections about your opportunity, your online opportunity. And this is specifically to help anyone. I mean, this can help anyone, but really this is specifically to help, those people that are doing a network marketing business. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to hopefully give you some value here. If you do receive value, please share this out with other people. So folks, so here's the thing. As you're working your business, right? As you're working your business, let me say hello. Let me just say hello to a couple of people that just jumped on. What's up, Jared Van Diver? What's up, my brother? Good morning to you. How's it going? Carla Ramos. What's up, my sister? How's it going? We got who else? We got the amazing Ted Sims. What's up, my brother? How's it going, guys? So thank you for joining my live. You guys are amazing, folks. So I'm here to give you a couple of tips, right, on how to handle objections when it comes to your network marketing business. So I got these tips from the awesome Ray Higdon, and he's right on point about this, right? Because, as you're building your business, you could be building it online or offline, in person, on the phone, texting, Facebook messaging, whatever the case may be. You're going to ask people, right? Well, the whole objective is to ask people to see if they're open to take a look at your opportunity, right? And then oftentimes you're going to get people to say yes, send me some information. And oftentimes, if we're smart about this, right, we're sending tools, right? We're letting the tools do the talking for us instead of us kind of just, we call it, vomiting on all over them, right? Let the tools do the work for you, right? And so you send them usually a video. That's what I usually do, right? So when someone's willing to take a look, I usually send them a video or something like that, and they'll take a look at it, right? And then so the point is, now you follow up with the person that was open to take a look at the opportunity, and then you ask them, hey, what did you like best about what you saw? What did you like best about the video? And let's just suppose in this scenario, they come back like, nah, it's nothing, not what I expected, and blah, blah, blah. They just go on and, just negatively just kind of beat up on your opportunity. So then how do you handle that? Well, the first thing, Ray Higdon talks about is posture, right? Posture. And so posture is basically, and I put this in my own words. He uses a definition similar to this, but I put this in my own words, okay? Belief in what you have, regardless of what anyone else thinks or believes, right? Posture is just a belief in what you have, regardless of what anyone else thinks or believes. So posture is so important when it comes to approaching people and handling objections, because it's almost like, because if you have someone to take a look at your opportunity and they're kind of badmouth it, and now you want to get into education mode, I'm like, well, what did you see? And you're kind of just vomiting on them. It's actually going to repel them. Right? It's going to repel them. So posture is like, and to put it in a nutshell, posture is just like this. Hey man, listen. And you don't want to say this, right? I want to be clear that you don't want to say this, but this is the attitude and this is the energy that you want to give. I don't really care if you join or not, kind of thing, right? So that's the attitude you want to have, because that's the energy you want to put out. Because when you put out that energy through posture, the customer is going to be like, wow, man, this person's not chasing me, what's going on here? And then they're going to be more interested, as opposed to you just kind of chasing them. So never chase anybody, never, we're not in the convincing business, right? So posture is just like, hey man, that's totally fine. No worries. I don't care if you join or not. Again, you don't want to say that, right? But that's the attitude you want to give out. So posture is number one. That's so super important in believing in what it is that you're offering, right? Because it's touched your life and it's touched the lives of thousands of others. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, rather than get into education mode, right? Because oftentimes, especially like, for example, the product that I promote, right? I promote CBD oil, right? Online with this amazing family that we have. Well, CBD oil, cannabis oil has a negative connotation to it. Like they're like, a lot of times they get people and they're like, oh my goodness, marijuana, right? And right away, I want to get into education. Well, like, well, hey, marijuana, did you know the U.S. flag was made in marijuana? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just vomiting on the person. No. Right? You don't want to do that. So here's the route that you want to take. Okay, here's the route that you want to take. Rather than get into the mindset of re-educating the person or educating the person on what your product does or what the opportunity is about, rather approach it from this angle. So if the person just says like, no, I'm not interested, that kind of stuff, I'm like, you're kind of like, hey, Bob, hey, Betty, hey, Carla, just curious, why did you take the time to watch the video I sent you, right? Why did you take the time to watch the video that I sent you? What you want to do is, what you're trying to create is you're trying to come up with because oftentimes if someone's willing to watch it, there's something that's going on in their life that is causing them to want to watch it, right? Oftentimes, they're living paycheck to paycheck, or maybe they're out of a job, or, maybe they got, kids' college coming up, or maybe they got hospital bills. So something's going on in their life that motivated them to want to take a look at the opportunity. And rather than go the route of trying to educate someone, go the route of asking questions. Well, hey, listen, hey, Carla, hey, Ted, just kind of wondering what motivated you, or why did you take the time to take a look at the video anyway? And now here's where the most important part, right? So you ask the question, here comes the most important part. You want to listen, right? Because oftentimes when the customer starts talking, right, either through text or through voice message and stuff like that, we're already thinking about how you're going to respond, rather than listening to what the customer is saying. Listen to their pain, right? Because there's a pain there, right? There's always a pain. There's something, there's a pain, or there's a problem, there's an issue. There's something that's going on in their life that motivated them enough to want to take a look at this. And that's where you need to get to. And then once you get down to that, right? So guess what? That's going to solve two things. That's going to solve a couple of things. Number one, the customer is going to feel like you're not trying to just sell them something, right? That you actually care, right? That you actually care. So it's so important that the customer get that feeling that you actually care about what's going on in their life. So that takes care of like one issue. And the other issue it takes care of is now that because of the fact that the customer feels that you care about what's going on in their life, guess what happens? They then start to trust you, right? And as the old saying goes, people buy from those they know, like, and trust, right? So how can they get to know you? How can they get to like you? How can they get to trust you unless you care about what is going on in their life, right? So again, guys, just a quick summary. How do you handle objections? So when someone has objected to your opportunity, right, and they kind of like, nah, it's not for me, or it's just not good. Hey, you know what? Remember, you want to be postured up first, right? So posture is belief in what you have, regardless of what anyone else thinks. So the attitude that you want to have is, I really don't care if you join or not. But again, just to clarify, you don't want to tell that to the customer. That's just the energy that you want to put out there, that, you don't really care if they join or not, right? Now, number two is, rather than try and, vomit on the customer about what your product does and this and this and that, ask a simple question. Hey, just curious, Carla. Hey, just curious, Ted. Why did you take the time to look at the opportunity? At that point, we just kind of zip up, listen to the customer, listen to their pain, listen to why they did it, because oftentimes they're going to open up about what's going on in their life. And from there, you're going to continue to listen, right? And then you know what? And what you're going to do is you're going to want to practice empathetic listening. So let's say a customer comes back, well, you know what? I'm 50 years old and I've got nothing saved for retirement. I'm kind of worried about what's gonna, how I'm going to live. Who knows if Social Security is going to be around. So guess what you do? Hey, you know what, Ted, Carla, I totally get that, right? That's a concern for a lot of people. I mean, I see, a lot of seniors, I get to talk to a lot of seniors and they're kind of struggling. And I get that, So, just curious, Ted or Carla, have you tried any, what have you tried? Have you tried anything, to try and, save for retirement? What have you tried? So again, we're trying to dig deep. We're trying to be empathetic, dig to a solution, dig to the problem. They got to know, they got to feel that you care about them, because as you and truly care, right? Don't just do it to try and sell something, right? The key to this is you want to be authentic. You want to actually care about their needs, because if they sense that they care, over time, they're going to start to like you. They're going to start to trust you, right? And then now they may even take a second look at the opportunity. Hey, you know what? Carla, Ted, let me take a look at this opportunity again. Maybe I just jumped to conclusions here, right? So now because of the different perception, the different feeling, they may take a different glance at it, right? So hopefully you guys got value from this. If you did, please share this out with other people. And folks, if you got, again, folks, this is really the business of network marketing, right? It's just really basic. It's really simple, right? I think sometimes we tend to overcomplicate things, and I know I did for like 23 years. I overcomplicated it. I was overthinking it, and it's just really a matter of reaching out to people from a compassionate heart, a caring heart that you want to see, you want to actually help them. And when people sense that you want to help them, they're going to be more open, more receptive, and they're going to know that you care, and they're more than likely going to want to join your family if it's a good time. If it's a lot of times timing is everything, right? So yeah. So but anyway, folks, I love you. I believe in you. You guys are amazing. Let me take the time to say hello to amazing people. Ron Deering, that's right, my brother. They don't know how much you know until they know how much you care. Exactly. Luis Nunez, what's up? Be a problem solver. We are the safe quality. That's right. Exactly, my brother. Maggie Sages, how do you start talking to customers? Maggie, I'll cover that on the next live, my sister. Thank you, Carla, for all the love. You're amazing. Beverly Chase Dawkins, you're awesome. Thank you, Paula Biger. You're amazing. Phil Thomas, thank you for joining my live. Aaron Kaufman, amazing, as amazing servant leader. Tina Atkinson. Again, Jared, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my live. And guys, if you guys got value, please share this out with other people. On a side note, folks, okay, if you tried network marketing in the past and it hasn't worked, and you haven't had the support and the honest, good, loving encouragement of a loving family, if you'd like to see what it is that I'm doing, just comment below more information or send me a private message, and I'll be glad to share what it is that I'm doing. But be prepared. Be prepared for change in your life. Be prepared to get uncomfortable. Be prepared to work, roll up your sleeves and get to work. Because I'm telling you, you just do one little thing every single day, and you're going to get 1% better. The whole goal of this is to just to get 1% better than you were the day before, because at the end of 30 days, you're 30% better. At the end of 90 days, you're almost 100% better. At the end of 365 days, you're over 300% better. So anyway, love you guys so much. If you got value, please share this out. Until the next time, I love you guys. Bye for now. Love you. Mwah. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.